Hey, happy Friday and happy Digest Day. I had so much fun putting these digests together last season that I'm doing it again because it's such a nice chance for me to look around and look at what's inspiring me and then share that with you. So if you have enjoyed these, tune in on Fridays for short and sweet digests, particularly this season, looking for inspiration on people who've changed, who've made pivots, who have had big decisions thrust upon them or have chosen themselves to switch it up and do something different. Hoping you'll follow along and be inspired as well every Friday. Hey, happy Friday. I want to start with some good news because there is enough bad news out there. And that is that the dinner that I talked about last week that I'm helping to organize with Nell Benton and so many top chefs in Milwaukee is sold out. If you didn't get your tickets, I'm sorry. But perhaps we can do another one at some point. But I'm just so grateful that so many people heard the call. So many people feel passionately about supporting our neighbors and our friends who are coming to this state from other countries as refugees and are being taken care of by the Henan Refugees Relief Group. I'm so excited that people are supporting this mission. And just because you didn't get a ticket doesn't mean you can't still support them. So I will put links in the show notes of how you could donate if that is something that you want to do. The other thing I want to do is just share a poem, because sometimes you just need a good poem to get you on your way for the day into the weekend. So take this with you. It's called Don't Hesitate by our favorite Mary Oliver. If you suddenly and unexpectedly feel joy, don't hesitate. Give in to it. There are plenty of lives and whole towns destroyed or about to be. We are not wise and not very often kind, and much can never be redeemed. Still, life has some possibility left. Perhaps this is its way of fighting back, that sometimes something happens better than all the riches or power in the world. It could be anything, but very likely you notice it in the instant when love begins. Anyway, that's often the case. Anyway, whatever it is, don't be afraid of its plenty. Joy is not made to be a crumb. Thank you, Mary Oliver. And I love that. And it came across my world, my feed, because as I think I said, either in last week's digest or maybe the week before, I am looking out for joy because what else can we do right now? I have an elder son who broke his leg last weekend. I have friends who have gotten that fork in the road email and have to make some tough choices. Like there is enough out there that is not joyful right now that we just have to grab those little joys when we can. So I wanted to share that poem and let you know that I am still thinking about this season, perhaps in the summer, of joy. So I am looking for guests who are all about spreading joy. I have a running list of ideas of people I want to contact, some of whom I've already made contact with, others who I need connections to. So I thought, you know what? I'm just going to read those real quick. And if anybody who's listening to this digest can connect me, please do. So there's an ice cream place in Tosa called Joy Ice Cream Social. Hello, that seems like an obvious choice for a season on joy. I met the woman who runs Joy Engine. I know Milwaukee Rescue Mission has a Joy House. I'm thinking of other things like Girls Rock, MKE, an organization actually run by a woman named Joy. So I thought that would be fun. I just saw an article on the news. I think Cheryl Kniesel posted that on Fruition MKE. This space is a co-working art space all about sharing and spreading joy. I have a friend who runs a peace camp in the summer, so I'm going to be talking to her. I already know who she is. Hey, Holly. I'm looking at Carved in Stone, which I believe, is just an outlet to share joyful stories in and around Milwaukee and the Midwest. So you get my point here. I'm looking for people whose mission it is to spread joy in these hard times. So if you can connect me, please do. I hope you are able to find small joys in your life this week. And if you don't see any, can you create them yourself? Can you offer a small joy to someone in your life? That's your mission for the week. I will be back next week with another Milwaukee woman who is indeed sharing and spreading the joy. If you've been to Sherman, Phoenix, you've seen her store and maybe been lucky enough to wear one of her creations out and about, because that will surely spread joy. So tune in next week to find out who it is. Till then, Milwaukee, keep on dreaming.